Hey guys, how we doing? We are continuing with everything wrong with Code Geass. So, it always confuses me with the titles that he does sometimes. So there's obviously 4 parts because it's 4 quarters, this is the 3rd quarter. But then when I read it, it's like everything wrong with Code Geass R2, because obviously R2 is the 2nd season, but he's included it in the whole thing of the title in. So this is the 3rd quarter of Code Geass. Everything wrong with it. Let's just go.
Warning, this video is for comedy purposes only, and as such, should not be taken too seriously.
So don't. Okay. I thought the last one was really funny, to be fair. Different intro, different intro.
Well, she hasn't thrown any punches. Right now it's a test of endurance, not strength.
Well, you don't know that. We haven't seen what happened off camera. Anyway.
Season 1 we get random full frontal nudity, and in Season 2 they PG-13 the shit out of it. I mean, where's my upskirt shot?
Yeah, man. Yeah, us pervs need our shit too.
This doesn't break his spine.
Wow. Alright, careful.
Tells his brother off because he was stupid, and instead of taking it with his hand, he had to lean over and weirdly take it with his mouth. That's what he said. Ding.
Ding.
Narration.
Nothing wrong with a bit of narration.
That's genuinely racist.
Yes, yes it is. Bored?
Not finishing a sentence. That's racist. Well, unless it's actually his name. Yeah. Yeah, then it's not racist. I guess? And I'm going to do this in a room full of people, many of which likely have cell phones, and thus this incident will never get out.
No one will ever find out. Bam!
A backflip face-kicking move and landing exactly where she started. Lelouch, still a child at heart, waits for his imaginary friend Bob to catch up and run through the door before closing it. Instead of diving out of the way with his brother, Lelouch stands in the way, presumably blocking the bullets from hitting Bob?
Yeah.
This thin-looking building plastic stops him from falling through it, despite him dropping from several stories above.
But he has ripped through some above it. Never mind. Hey, there she is. There's the
Despite
deal.
no longer being manned, this nightmare frame turns around on its own.
No.
It's probably Bob, though.
No.
Dramatic lighting appears on cue to make things dramatic.
Bing.
私たちはずっと観察していた。6時59分起床、7時12分より弟とニュースを見ながら朝食。視聴内容に思想的偏りはなし。8時45分登校、ホームルームと1時間目の授業は出席せず、屋上で読書。
Instead of just killing him, bad guy does bad guy stuff and takes the time to pointlessly explain their plan to someone they're expecting to kill.
Again, I'll quote Austin Powers. Just kill him. Just kill him now. I've got a gun in the room. I'll come over, shoot him in the head, bam, done. Now, use the Geass.
This is the end for you, and once we're done getting a really good look at you, you're dead meat and nothing can stop us. Longest amount of time for soldiers to actually shoot someone they're fully intended on killing in the history of everything everywhere.
Yeah. Hold it. Hold it.
こいつはルーシュだ。日本人、君を利用した男だ。そんな男を守りたいのか、君は。ゼロ。
Despite only just having shouted at Carlin for calling him Zero, Suzaku then does the exact same thing.
やめろ。また俺から奪うつもりか。母さんの7人まで。シャルムシブリタニアが刻む。やめろ。
Could have just looked away, dude, or really tried to close your eyes.
Yeah.
But I guess the scene wouldn't be half as dramatic if it was his father just trying over and over to get him to look directly into his eyes.
Yeah. Cool.
また瞬間移動か。待て。
私も決めなきゃ。ゼロのためにね。残念なお知らせだ。準備が整った。
How is that unfortunate?
はい、わかりました。電話は終わりか、少年。
No, it's just an OCD tick where during the call he has to take it away from his ear, hang up on the caller, and then put his phone away.
No, I'm still talking.
そうだ。そのロケットは誕生日プレゼントに俺が渡したんだ。
Yeah, very manly gift to give a little brother.
ギアスの詳細は私にはわからん。教団の。
お話中のようでしたら後で。
よせロロ、同じミッション仲間なんだから。
How can you expect to walk halfway into a giant room where two people are clearly talking and then pull that?
Oh
Really,
god,
it's
yeah.
her fault for continuing to speak despite seeing the dude who was walking in.
Yeah, she was looking in that direction, wasn't she? I forgot what his fucking power was.
Bodyguards were about to draw guns on a child.
Well, you know,
ゼロが現れました。
he could instantly kill anyone.
愚かな行為でしょう。
ゼロが。
どうして。
Jesus, you'd think prison with a slimmed down dickhead, wouldn't you?
ここはね、もう日本の領土なんだよ。
日本など存在しない。
あっそう。これだからブリタニアは。
Oh, really? I thought it was because they kept pouring champagne on you by accident.
God, yeah, the last one.
今までのことが嘘じゃなかったって。
I'm sorry to do it, but I'm afraid I'll have to sin the playing with a big pink sheet memory, as it's just kind of weird. It also looks more like fan art created by someone with a specific fetish in mind.
ゼロ、ここで因縁を断とう。私の一撃で。この鉄槌で。
Announcing your attack before you do it, cliche.
ありがとう、カレン。
東堂さんたちもよかった。
It's like a 7 deadly sins as a heavy, like,
苦労したんでしょ。
announcing what your attack is before doing it. There you go, there.
I'm actually going to remove a sin here because I'm actually a big fan of Todo's character in this anime, and I was really happy when he was rescued a second time. And I just love this episode in general with its brilliant storyline and amazing action scenes.
Bing.
ナナリーがいるべきところを奪い取った偽物め。散々使い倒して、ボロ雑巾のように捨ててやる。
Don't tell me you've been throwing away dust cloths your entire life. You just open a window and bang it against the house and then
Oh my
reuse it, you
god, that's
numpty.
amazing.
ゼロ
You fool!
真空のルートで外に出した。
真空。
Nearby window shows just how massive the Black Knights really are.
Mm.
なんだこのあっけなさは。ゆるゆるだな、呆れるほどに。エリア11の防衛戦とはこの程度か。
We'll find out, won't we?
その判断はまあまあだ。
All of these rockets and gunfire that entirely miss don't explode or hit the roof of this building.
It's a goddamn!
まさかこの機体は。
It's a goddamn! A goddamn!
One attacks whilst he's going into Transformers mode.
No one ever does.
可変ナイトメアフレームトリスタンということは。
Discount Optimus Prime.
Yeah, very discount. So cool!
They all hear Suzaku from inside their nightmares whilst also fighting and at some distance away.
そこまでだ。決着はついた。それはナイト・オブ・セブンとしての判断ですか。そうだ。
There's definitely no conflict of interest here with him declaring the winner after 10 seconds. I mean, I'm sure the Knight of Three would have won anyway, but still, it only just began.
Yeah.
これがジーノ、いくら名門貴族とはいえ少しは普通の。
Oh, I never knew Suzaku was like that. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Oh.
Ethan Bradbury? ジーノ、いくら名門貴族とはいえ少しは普通の。
That's great noble familyist.
重いんだけど。
おしまい。
No, we're still inside of our nightmare frames having a fierce battle.
Can you not tell?
聞かない女が。
美少女からアダルティーなお姉様まで。
It's that episode.
Speaking purely in a philosophical sense, I feel that this scene truly portrays the human spirit and its ability to adapt to nature in a vivid yet gentle fashion.
Yes.
If only we can grab a hold of our inner principles, this would guide us to a more consequential end. And boobs.
なんだいこれ。ナイトメア
Remove that sin.
巨大ピザ。
This guy asks a question and then immediately knows the answer less than a second later.
スザク、やってくれたな。
お兄様ではないのですか？
ダメだ。ナナにニュースもつけない。俺は。
Yeah, none of this is looking suspicious to Suzaku, who's just spent the last 20 seconds watching you stand with the phone to your ear and now peer over your shoulder at him in complete silence.
エリア11の情勢は。
そう、詳しいことは私も。
Wow, certainly not the biggest of capital cities now, is it? Especially for a country with over 1.4 billion people. On top of that, they've only got one bloody road into the capital.
There's only one way in.
How congested even a
There's
smaller
only one way
cities can
out.
get.
It's just more efficient this way.
As skilled and awesome as she is, I don't think sliding up the Harkon's rope would be possible for a machine as large as hers.
It would, yeah. Oh well.
In most cases we've seen, it takes her a good few seconds to use her weapon that blows up other nightmare frames with a single grab, but here it's done in half a second flat.
Yeah, that's a very valid point. It's usually like, oh my god, I can't believe you're tearing up my neck. Ah.
私に勇気をください。
And he's annoyingly waited like 2 minutes to just talk to you.
助けてみせます。
Having a video feed inside your nightmare which would only serve to distract you rather than just
Focusing on
having
the fight.
audio only.
Hey, I've got a really good joke to tell you. Not now.
機体ダメージからしばらくは動けないかと。何？あのナイトメア。
いやパイロットでしょ。本気出しときゃよかった。
Either this is just a lame excuse or he's really a moron for holding back during a life and death situation.
Maybe.
それは対策済みさ。
So are they actually talking to each other right now? Or are they just coincidentally having a very similar conversation?
スザック、総督の現在位置が分かったわ。メインブリッジ後方のガーデンスペース。でも墜落まであと47秒。
必ず助けます。しまった。
Boom, take that, bitch.
What was that? The voodoo nightmare doll effect?
I feel its pain also.
私はブリタニア皇位継承第87位ナナリービ・ブリタニアです。
87th in line? Jesus, that's nothing to brag about. Even I'm like in the top 100.
かつて特に日本では
That's a bad one.
行き違いがありましたが目指す
Oh,
とこ
my
ろは
back.
間違っていないと思います。
Oh yeah, that little misunderstanding where thousands of Japanese people were shot and killed in cold blood?
What's a-
That little thing?
Yeah.
Now who could hold a grudge over something like that?
Dun dun dun. Pizza Hut.
はじめまして。
Pizza Hut. Everywhere.
With the press of 3 random keys, Rolo was able to play the recent broadcast to the entire train's TV system.
ブリタニア皇位継承第87位。
This guy failed to realise that a fanny pack is supposed to be worn on the front. As it is now, just about any, even thief will be able to steal from it.
That's so funny to notice.
俺はもう。
Once again, someone thought putting the exact same poster up on the same wall is effective.
野人の同情はいらねえんだよ。俺たちは11だ。学生が人の仕事に文句つけんじゃねえ。私に使われること彼らは納得してるんだよ。学生触りだ。ケツが腕立て伏せでもしていろ。
Despite not taking out his contact lens, Lelouch still manages to use his Geass.
誰も傷つけない。今なら全てをなかったことにできる。大丈夫。僕だけはどこにも行かない。
Bit close.
ずっ
Bit
と
weird.
兄さんと一緒だから。
This is
Yeah,
too
there we go.
close.
あ、これ願い事が叶うって言うから作ってみたの。
Yeah, when you fold a
Thousand,
thousand,
I'm sure we established here.
don't be lazy.
監督、クルルギスだけ覚悟。
Announcing what you're doing before you jump up.
Announcing your attack 10 seconds before you expect to make it to your target.
So
I hate her
annoying.
so much that it physically pains me. Alright, it doesn't pain me, but she's annoying as hell.
So annoying.
どこであろうと心とやれば我らは日本人だ。さあ、新天地を目指せ。
ゼロの皆さん、新天地に行きましょう。
みんなで国会水をされようぜ。俺たちはゼロなんだからよ。そうだ、俺たちはゼロだ。国外水だ。
No, I'm zero.
I'm guessing most of these people were 11s with no homes or valuable property. To hell with that, I'd have taken my bag with me. I mean, you're going to have a change of clothes once you reach China, so why not?
誰あの子、陰謀部のチーフじゃない。殿下の研究チーム。随分とお若いこと。身の程も知らず。
Saying she should know her place when she's walking in a room. As annoying as she is, someone's place can only be decided in this case by the company she's with, and in light of that, her place is sadly high above anyone else in that room, aside from the royal family, of course.
So, suck a dick.
口だけの同情ならやめて。ミレイちゃんはいつも遊び気分で困ったらアッシュフォードという盾を使うのよ。ロイド先生との婚約だってそういうことでしょ。私をいつも下に見て保護者の顔をして偽善にしたってもう違うの。私を認めなさいよ。
See? She's annoying as f***.
ゼロユーフェミア様の敵。
やめるんだ、ニーナ。
どうして邪魔するのよ。スザクはユーフェミア様の騎士だったんでしょ。
そうだ、僕はなぜ。
あなたはやっぱりイレブンなのよ。ミーナ。あなただって半分ブリタニアの中品
Oh
な
my
のくせに。
god.
Once again, she dared toy with us viewers and say that she isn't pretty. Oh my goodness.
日本人イレブンでしょ。イレブンのくせに友達の顔をして愛してよユーフェミア様を。必要だったのに私の女神様。
Jesus, all this time after her death and she still hasn't found any new strumming material?
Oh. Terrible.
我は問う。天の声、地の叫び、人の心。何をもってこのコインを中華連邦の意志とするか。
During this little speech, no guards have come forward yet.
Give him time.
そうかい。
It's not funny.
ナイトメアフレームシェンフ。
So cool.
出力 40%。大艦なめなんてもの。過小型とはいえ敵は一気。囲んで叩きます。
待て。
These soldiers can't even follow simple instructions and decide to take on the new nightmare frame. Have they not seen Code Geass
Have they not
before?
seen Code Geass
Every
before?
single time a new frame shows up and it looks different, it's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
like
it's
10
like-
new weapons. And you best off
Aha,
just
we've
straight up
got
rejecting.
this now that you can't possibly counteract.
Despite having 5 minutes with this brand new untested unit, he's able to expertly pilot it and use its new features.
Have you never watched Database?
テイストも返してもらおう。 今ならば命まで。
死ね。
くれ、仮想式。
Bloody hell, guys, stop announcing your attacks before you do them.
あ、ルルーシュ。
ルルッシュ。
何やってるんだ。シャーリーがいるの。
Shirley was not right there with him.
集体だ。
私は進言しました。撤退だ。
Basically a nice and fancy way of saying the irritating phrase of I
I
told
told
you
you
so.
so.
私とこする知略とスザククラスの武勇。罪の二物を与えたというのか。
で、時間だけは与えてくださらなかった。
These people keep managing to finish off each other's sentences.
中華連邦のニュース、どこも流
The cat's
して
still
ないみ
there.
たい。
This cat has mastered the art of licking its paw pad, which is something a cat cannot do while sitting.
Fair enough.
速報が入りました。
That's
中
so
華連邦
random.
の
Just
情
started
報
talking
で
about
す。
the cat.
クーデターの流れに乗じ、ゼロが現れ、兵士を略奪したようです。
Judging from these shots, the wedding cameraman was just about in everyone's way during the coup.
That's amazing.
なんだあのナイトメアも。天使だけではなく、シン君も守ったと。
One would have thought they'd have used this at the start.
Never mind.
But suspense and all, I guess.
通信。やっぱり私たちに黙って勝手に。出せるかい。
はい。
天使などただのシステム。
代わりなどいくらでもいる。
残された人民はどうだ。ゼロ。君は道を歩くときアリを踏まないように気をつけて歩くのかい。
Who took that video footage?
歩くのかい。
主や民などいくら
Just
でもいる。
questioning.
虫のように。
Zero released footage of China's military firing that was taken right in front of their military? Perhaps Bob snuck in and took the video.
Maybe he did.
援軍は存在する。この大地の上たち民、すべてが援軍。
ここから先はこちらの。
Finishing each other's sentences cliche.
Bing.
必ずカレンをこの手に取り戻す。
Placing your prisoner gagged and tied up on the floor and then giving them their
Yeah, how are they
dinner.
meant to eat that?
成長したな、坊や。
黙れ魔女。ともかく、これでやっと本来の目的に迎えるというわけだ。
Did he literally have a special coat hanger made just for his Zero suit?
Yes, yes, he did.
ナイト・オブ・ラウンズが生徒会メンバーになった。
Jesus, does everyone just automatically become student council members upon joining the school?
Apparently
最
so.
後、このスケジュールは。
睡眠を3時間として108名の女性と約束をさせていただきました。
She made this
Go
list
ahead,
allow
lad.
for just 3 hours of sleep when the average person needs a minimum of 7 hours.
ヒバル、お前な。もう
The idea that this could possibly happen.
誰だ。突き飛ばさなくったって。
Ooh.
シャーリー。
今度はどなたとお約束かしら。
いや、それは。
Gets hit by Shirley but is confused as to who hit him when he's in a wide open space like this.
I'm in a wide open
誤解だ。
space.
俺はただ謝りたくて。
謝る。
いけない。何か間違えたらしいが、どうすれば。こんな時 C2 がいてくれれば。
Originally, the Knight of Three was holding Arthur, and in front of him were several other students, but in the next shot, he's no longer holding him, and the students have disappeared.
Fair enough.
卒業ってこんな時期に？
ほら、私って留年してるからさ、足りない単位が取れちゃえば卒業なの。
ここってそういうシステムなんだ。
Wouldn't the
Apparently.
Britannians all be using the same system wherever they are in their conquered lands?
Yes, they would be making sure that they all do the same as them. 'Cause that's what.
Titty
Yeah,
tattoo.
nice.
ナナリーなんかどうでもいいじゃない。
カリーナ、ナナリーとは年も近いんだし、仲良くしてくれよ。
It's difficult to become friends with someone who is busy and lives thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
分かってるって。大事な仕事があるんでしょ。
Hi. Animal abuse.
Oh.
Also, Arthur's tail has grown.
Oh.
男子寮と中庭を中心に包囲網を敷きなさい。
さあ、やるぞ。
Aww, Arthur lost his tail again.
申し訳ありません。
Poor cat.
思わず。それと裏門には行くなよ。ミレッタが待機しているからな。
Who's taking this camera footage?
Every time.
正面には敵軍科学部がいるはずだ。
Firing fireworks at Lelouch for some reason. Do they think he's a horse they can startle?
Buzz.
This 15-year-old, who one would assume being the 6th greatest knight in the Empire with a few brain cells knocking about, thinks it's a good idea to smash through a building and grab a student.
Yep. Jeremiah,
Exposing your plan
that's
to the
fault.
enemy, cliche.
I can't stop the voice whenever I see him.
And the stupid award goes to...
Yeah.
なるほど。ルルーシュのギアスにかかっているのか。あれ
attacking the cops after already removing the Geass off them.
Well, it's just to, you know, not having to explain.
Removing a sin for how well crafted this death scene is. It was a true shock for me when I first saw it, and it's still moving for me today with the excellent mix of talented voice actors, brilliant animation and attention to detail, and the sorrow-filled music in the background.
Yeah. Oh, what? No! Fair enough. I like it. I like it a lot. Like it a lot. I want to sing all the time. Very good. Some very interesting points pointed out. And I can't wait to see what things he'll point out with the final quarter of Code Geass. I hope there's a 3rd season this year. There's meant to be. My god, I will watch the shit out of that when that comes out. But until then, thank you very much for watching, guys. What do you think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you have not already, leave comments down below, let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos, and I'll see you guys, yes, all of you guys watching there right now. Yes, don't turn around and look at the person behind you. You. I'll see you next time. Bye. I mean, if the person behind you is watching as well, then that's cool, then them as well. I'll see you all. I'll see you both. See, maybe there's numerous people sat there. Bye.